I'll give him a picture. Yeah. All right.
And so, Pete, you too?
We can pass on the picture.
Okay. To pictures first?
You want to do pictures first, or do you want to do pledge first?
I think it's already happening.
All right, so can you get the video going, Quintana, so we can do the pledge? Is it ready to go? Yeah,
Video's right.
Video's
the
running?
video is running?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
All right, so.
All right, we'll
All
start
right,
it off
so-
with the pledge then.
Absolutely.
Okay, Flag's back there. I pledge
Allegiance
allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we're here to sign the new contract between the PBA and the City of West Miami Police Department. We worked long and hard to get this negotiated, and I think it's going to be very beneficial to the officers. And we haven't had a ceremony like this in quite a while, many years, and so I think this is a very opportune moment to show everybody what we do in our negotiations and how we put out for our officers.
Madam Mayor?
Yes, Chief, if I may, I concur. I absolutely think this is a wonderful way to celebrate this document. It's a very important document for the police officers, for the PBA, for our department. And I like the fact that we're going back to a ceremony to give it the importance that this document deserves. And I want to thank, I know this was hard work. The manager kept me, very long time, a lot of work with staff, city manager, with the police department, Chief Andrew, Captain Delgado, Deputy Chief Avila, Mr. Stedman, PBA, and our officers, Officer Vasquez and Hierro, who are our PBA reps. I know they put in a lot of hard work, a lot of time. So I appreciate that. On behalf of our city and our staff, thank you very much for all the hard work that you all put into this.
If I may add
Yes.
something, Madam Mayor,
Mhm.
before we allow the president of the South Florida PBA speak, and our aim this year, our goal and our objective was to reach an agreement that would be beneficial for not the present, but the future of the law enforcement, our law enforcement team. We want to make sure that we retain and attract good, qualified candidates who make a difference out there in the streets. And so hopefully this contract can get us to where we need to be in terms of honoring and validating our law enforcement officers. So I'm very happy today to see that we have reached this milestone, if you would. We have representing the South Florida PBA, Police Benevolent Association, Stedman Stahl,
Yes.
the president.
I just want to say just a couple words. It's refreshing. West Miami is a great city. You have great police officers. And it was refreshing through your budget process that we kind of went through, and that public safety was always one of your top priorities by not only the manager, but the mayor, the chief. And it was really an important aspect, I think, once we had you guys, everybody, agreeing. And I don't think anybody ever disagreed to start with, but it's making sure that was a priority, which it was. And then when we had the negotiations, you're right, there was a lot of different meetings going back and forth. We didn't agree with everything, and they didn't agree with everything. But in the end, everybody came to a good meeting point, and I think it's refreshing to have these kind of signing ceremonies that we will work together. We want to be part of this community. We are part of this community, and I look forward to a long future with West Miami. And if there's anything we can do as an organization to help West Miami, count us in. We want to be part of any community outreach programs you're doing or any events. We want to be a part of it. But it really comes from good leadership from the chief. It comes from the mayor, city manager, and commission. You guys make the difference, and the officers appreciate that. It's sometimes it's a thankless job. We always hear about the negative stuff that happens, but very rarely do we hear about the positive stuff. And I think that the mindset that's been coming from this government is the officers are important, and for that we say thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I can say on behalf of my entire commission, I have Commissioner Blanca here, who is the committee chair for police, and Commissioner Diaz-Padrón. Our entire commission, we support our police
Thank you.
department 1,000%. We believe in supporting them. They provide, they're the ones who keep us safe.
Yes.
So we always support them, and we will continue to do so.
Well, listen, you've got a great staff and a great team out there, and thank you, commissioners, and to making it a better place. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So now we get to the
Yes,
fun stuff and
to the
put
exciting
ink
part.
to the paper, right?
And thank you for the Deputy Chief Carlos Avila and Capitan
He-
Pete Delgado.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
Right here, Madam Clerk? Office Keeper of Records, is that where I sign?
Keeper of the keys. Keeper of the keys.
Is that over? Sir?
Do you want to get a picture of everybody?
Absolutely.
We'll send you the
Oh,
pictures
sure.
and the link to the video as
Okay.
well.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Everyone?
Get the seal in the back. It's a good shot.
Mike, ven para acá. Eric?
Good?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, so who's next?
You,
Me? Okay.
the rest of the guys.
We gotta leave it, we gotta get it filmed,
Yeah, leave it.
finished tonight, you guys
Okay.
can do it tonight.
I'll get
them
Next
signed
meeting, do
today.
whatever needs to be
And
done.
I'll
Let's-
take
let's
it to you
get-
tomorrow.
Come in here?
I'll drop
Another picture.
Another one? Yes.
We get it? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Put you right in there. Here, why don't you get right here?
It's
Block me
okay.
out.
Thank you. And we'll send you all the pictures.
We want pictures of you
I'll,
signing too, and the chief, no?
All right?
Yes.
You want to get one of
Yes,
those? That's
absolutely,
fine.
while we're all still here.
That'd be you.
That'd be you, that'd be
I'll
us.
get
I mean,
Yarrow
I would bet you say you play a very
Felix.
important role in these negotiations, both of you, so
Take it.
absolutely.
Want me to keep one original and?
I think you'll keep one and they'll send one back over to us.
I'll take it to personal tomorrow.
Mr. Attorney, you're up. Has to be a logo.
I charge for my signature.
Your signature.
Check is in the mail.
You're on payroll right now, brother.
Gracias, you. A la reja. Mayor, you want to sit down with, or Pepe, or?
Deputy Chief, why don't you sit down?
Yeah.
No?
I don't have to sign.
You don't, you can sit in here. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you guys for doing it early. We have a board meeting tonight. We would have done tonight for you, but we have our board meeting.
I'm sure the mayor will report on this
Yes.
tonight at the meeting.
Yeah, that's it. Only take,
That's it.
you're done.
Unless there is another signature page.
No, there is a signature. There is.
This one.
And you have the strongest supporter of our police
Champion,
department right
champion.
there.
Yes,
She's
yes,
great.
yes, yes,
She's
yes.
the champion.
Well, if there's any, like I said, if there's any thing that you guys have coming up that we can help out.
She would have been a law enforcement officer herself at
Really?
some point in time in her life. She loves the uniform.
Sign.
She respects it a lot.
St.
So
Michael's comes in many different forms.
I know that. She is a guardian angel. Yeah.
Thank you for taking this time to be here with us
No,
today.
appreciate it. Thank you for taking these. I know
This
it's
is
hard.
definitely not a statement that I make lightly, only because I've known her all my life. She lives 2 doors from, one door, one house